Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at some newer Yu-Gi-Oh products like the Duel Royale, and on top of that, a new set which they're giving us a hint to what's going to be in here. But what I'm really excited about to talk about is in Burst of Destiny, we're getting Man-Eater Bug 19 years later. You guys probably remember the super OG card that did see some play. For the most part, no one really ran the noble Man-Eater Bug, but like the OG Man-Eater Bug, you guys can see kind of like the difference in his evolution 19 years later, because he came out in the OG Legend of Blue Eyes. But let's go ahead and check out the new mimetizing Man-Eater Bug. So here's the artwork on this guy over here. He's going to be an Earth level 4, 450 attack, 600 defense points, but that doesn't really matter too much. The effect, though, is actually kind of nice. So anyways, it's a flip effect that says target one monster on the field, destroy it. And if you do, this card gains attack equal to the monster's original attack. Then you can make this card's type become the same as the destroyed monster's original type. This card on the field cannot be destroyed by battle and cannot be destroyed by the effects of monsters with the same type. Now, since the attack is declared in the very beginning, you know, when it hasn't changed, a lot of people are wondering, can you actually survive the battle? As if you guys remember, like Brainjack or some of you OG Yu-Gi-Oh players, there's a few cards that like kind of have the same effect where it's like it like destroys one or it takes control over it, but then the monster dies and it doesn't really matter anyways. It's specifically with like Brainjacker, as a lot of people would argue about this in terms of ruling. So let me go ahead and solve some of the confusion over here with that. So going over into Yu-Gi-Oh Pro, I have it set up over here where I'm going to show you guys exactly what would happen. Does the monster actually die if you're basically targeting the same monster that attacked into it? So we have the Buffalo attacking into the Man-Eater Bug, Man-Eater Bug destroying Buffalo, and it gains that attack boost permanently. That's important. It's not just until like the end phase or whatever. You get that attack boost permanently. So that's there just to go ahead and solve any confusion with like, does the effect work to protect him and will he actually survive? But we can even take it a step further and think about other things that we can do with this card. I'm thinking, well, if it can't be destroyed by monsters effect with the same type, can't you run like, was it DNA's transplant or surgery, convert everything? That would be interesting too. Then you like, you know, all of the monsters would be unaffected by it, and you could keep on resetting it, flipping it. If you were to run certain cards that would let you like reset something flipped face down, like the Coin Norma archetype. Could be something to consider just for a fun thing. But nonetheless, it's pretty decent, like as in a card, to have a flip effect that pops something. It can't be destroyed by battle or by card effects of, you know, that type of monster, and then you get a huge stat boost forever. Now, obviously, you can't keep on boosting it because once you reflip it, would I believe it would reset it on that. But nonetheless, that's pretty cool. But let's go and take a look at something else here. This is going to be the Grand Creators. This is a new first look at this that just got announced more recently. And then didn't show off any of the actual cards. This is just more so to get people hyped up to see some of the artwork, and maybe some of you guys can tell me what this is. This almost reminds me of like Witchcrafter, where they have the little like ball things. It's got some of the artwork on here. I don't know if this means we're getting new support from them, but it's just some things that have been revealed. So we have gigantic monsters. That's the boss's theme over here, so that's really cool looking as well. As this, it kind of reminds me of some of like the World Chalice artwork because it's got a little sword. I'm not sure if that's what we're also getting, so I mean, you guys can guess. And this obviously has to do something with the dragons. I don't know if it's the Tenyi or like what kind of dragon support this is going to be, but that's what it looks like. It's some new boss monster, and then I'm guessing World Chalice and Witchcraft. That's my guess. You guys can let me know what your guys' predictions are down below. It's again just get some people, you know, hyped up about a newer Yu-Gi-Oh thing that's coming out. But speaking of things that are coming out, this is for OCG. It's called Duel Royale. And what the heck is this? Because when I hear Duel Royale, I think of like Battle Royale, like are they making Yu-Gi-Oh Battle Royale or something like that? Anyway, so what this is it's going to be about, it's about $30. This is the translation for the price here if we convert it to CCG. I'm not even sure when we're getting this, if we're getting it, but this is kind of cool. It's decks based on Dark Magician, Gearfried the Swordsman, and Blue Eyes White Dragon. So for any of you guys that are like, I miss the good old days of Yu-Gi-Oh, hey, this is kind of for you, and that's kind of where I like you know, Yu-Gi-Oh to be at. So it's just a Dark Magician deck. It's all the like classic Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Like we have Dark Magician, we have Breaker the Magical Warrior. Hey, Kaiku is still a pretty decent card as well. Witch of the Black Forest, like Injection Fairly. These are like all classic, you know, Old Vindictive Magician. These are all classic Yu-Gi-Oh cards. You know, Monster Reborn, Pot of Greed. That's kind of cool as well. You got Eve, got Mirror Force. This one looks pretty good. And then for the Gearfried deck, I mean, honestly, I think that this deck is really strong and powerful. The Gearfried one, you do get DD Warrior. You get the Warrior of the Wasteland, Warrior Lady, really good card, old school card too. Then we have Exiled Forest, Pot of Greed, Lightning Vortex, all these classic Yu-Gi-Oh cards that I love to see. This one also comes with Mirror Force, and we have 3 Blast with Chain, Call of the Haunted, pretty cool stuff. The Blue Eyes comes with triple Blue Eyes, one of them is ultra rare. They should have just made all of them ultra rare in here. We've got Mass Dragon, Exploder Dragon, Manju Senju over here, so I guess it's kind of going for, is it going to that like old like Blackluster support as well? It's Paladin of White Dragon, okay. Then we have Shrink, that's a cool old school Yu-Gi-Oh card, Book of Moon. Nothing good, there's no reprints in here. These are all like classic old school Yu-Gi-Oh cards. You even got Torrential Tribute, and they come with sleeves, and you also have the, you don't really need like the field center because, well, there's probably not going to be any link summoning going on. Then you have a storage box. This is kind of cool, and I think that if we got this in the TCG, it'd be kind of fun to mess around with, just to play with this, but it's kind of one of those things you play for a couple hours and you're like, okay, I'm over, or you play a couple duels. But nonetheless, that's going to be it for the new Yu-Gi-Oh news. Let me know, guys, what you think of the new Man-Eater bug, as well as all of the other news down below in the comment section below. But thanks for tuning, guys. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like on it. If you're new here and do want to be up to date on the latest new Yu-Gi-Oh stuff and new cards, hit subscribe, turn that bell, and you'll definitely see more very soon. But take care, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.